Where is Jungkook? That question has become a haunting echo across social media. Whispered in comment sections, shouted in livestream chats, and softly uttered by millions of armies who've grown used to his quiet but constant presence. And now, that absence has begun to feel less like a pause and more like a deliberate silence, an intentional void that says more than words ever could. It all started with a seemingly innocent Instagram story. J-Hope, fresh from his return to the spotlight and glowing with that unmistakable BTS warmth, shared a clip that felt like a moment frozen in time. A group hangout, relaxed and unfiltered. There they were, RM, Jimin, V, and even Suga, lounging together somewhere in the US, their energy serene, the atmosphere tender. It felt like a soft reunion, the kind of scene that fans crave and cherish. For a split second, everything felt like it used to, like OT7 was only a heartbeat away. But as soon as the warm glow settled in, a sharp realization pierced through. Jungkook was missing, not blurred in the background, not cropped out, not a voice or a silhouette, not even a shadow. And this wasn't just any casual day. BTS members aren't in the US sipping coffee for no reason. There's buzz about comeback preparations, industry whispers, and fan speculation already swirling. Every move is magnified tenfold. So when 5 out of 7 show up, the question doesn't just float, it thunders. Jin's absence is understandable. He's in the UK, charming fans with his solo event series, the Run Seokjin Tour, which everyone knew about. His schedule is public, his whereabouts accounted for. But Jungkook, he isn't enlisted anymore. He hasn't announced a tour. No magazine shoots, no variety show cameos, not even a sudden Weverse late-night live. It's like he's vanished. And for a man who lives to engage, to surprise fans with a comment at 3 a.m. or a like on a fan's art, that kind of silence feels almost loud. This isn't the first time he's pulled back, of course. Jungkook has always had this pattern. The disappearing act that precedes a storm. We've seen it before 7 was released. We saw it again before Golden dropped. Each time, the quiet wasn't emptiness. It was preparation. This time, though, it feels different. Bigger. Like he's not just getting ready to release a song. Like he's crafting something massive. Something career-defining. The fandom, brilliant as always, noticed the shift immediately. Some suggested he might simply be taking a break, catching his breath after a whirlwind year. But others weren't convinced. The clues were too perfectly timed. The silence too structured. Every post not made, every live not started, every event not attended, it all seemed to echo the same possibility. Jungkook is preparing for a solo world tour. At first glance, it feels like wishful thinking. But look closer. Jungkook's debut album, Golden, shattered records, climbed charts globally, and established him as not just a member of BTS, but as a solo artist with unmatched reach. He released jaw-dropping singles like Standing Next to You, that still flood playlists months after release. And yet, he hasn't had a solo tour. No full concerts, no world stages where it's just him, owning the lights, the mics, and the crowd. That's a glaring gap, one that doesn't match Jungkook's style. He doesn't do half measures. He doesn't stop at potential. He follows through with perfection. Which is why the silence right now isn't just suspicious. It's telling. Adding fuel to the fire is HYBE's latest financial report. In it, there's a vague but crucial mention. Several artists are scheduled for tours in the second half of the year. The document didn't name names, but fans dissected every word. Jin and J-Hope already had their events. 17 is busy with fan meetings. TXT and LESRAFM are globetrotting. Who's left with that level of international pull and no announced tour? Jungkook. Then came another twist. Right after J-Hope posted his group story, Jimin uploaded a photo to Instagram. Same setting, same group, still no Jungkook, still no Jin. And again, while Jin's absence was explainable, Jungkook's was not. It wasn't just the missing presence, it was the lack of transparency around it. When Jungkook disappears, it's never random. It's always the eye of a creative storm. His history speaks volumes. Before 7, he went offline. Fans thought he was just resting. Then, boom, the single dropped, taking over every major chart and bringing a global performance streak behind it. Before Golden, the pattern repeated. Disappear, build, return with impact. And now, all signs point toward the same formula, but this time, on an even grander scale. Some fans also pointed to recent sightings that felt less casual and more calculated. Gym videos from his trainer showed Jungkook looking stronger than ever, not just fit, performance ready. His body language, posture, and stamina seemed built for long stages, late nights, and endless choreography. It was giving tour prep, not idle time, not vacation mode. So what does it all mean? It means something's brewing, and it's likely not just another single or a one-off performance. It's probably the biggest move of his solo career, a full-fledged solo world tour. The Golden Tour, a spectacle to match the ambition and artistry that Jungkook has been quietly crafting. Timing-wise, August is the perfect moment to make the announcement. It gives enough time to build buzz, open ticket sales, and rehearse for a late 2025 kickoff. And fans are already halfway there, building momentum all on their own. Theories are everywhere. Some are crafting fake tour posters. Others are writing imaginary set lists. TikTok edits of the Golden Tour light up the For You pages. Fan art shows stadiums lit in gold, screaming crowds, and silhouettes of Jungkook standing center stage. Even the media can't ignore it anymore. A few industry insiders have hinted at something major from a top-tier artist at HYBE. The vagueness is only fanning the flames. The silence isn't calming the fandom, it's intensifying the obsession. And that's where HYBE thrives, in chaos. They love ambiguity. It builds demand, makes fans dig deeper, makes every post, or lack thereof, feel like a clue. And Jungkook? He was built for this kind of anticipation. He knows how to pull back before a breakthrough. He understands the power of mystery. There's another layer that fans have been whispering about too. What if this tour, if it happens, is Jungkook's way of closing the chapter on his solo era? A way of saying thank you, goodbye for now, and see you soon with BTS. A farewell tour of sorts. One last blaze of individual glory before the group's long-awaited reunion in 2026. That possibility alone makes the theory even more emotionally charged. Imagine standing in a packed arena, hearing him perform Yes or No live for the first and maybe last time solo. Knowing this is the final solo echo before the OT7 chorus returns. It's not just theory anymore. It's a shared dream, a collective heartbeat. Fans are manifesting with every ounce of energy they have. They're building a reality around a silence. And that silence, ironically, is what makes this all feel real. Because Jungkook's absences have always meant more than his presences. When he's quiet, he's working. When he vanishes, he's preparing. And when he comes back, it's never the same. It's always more. Still, there are those who worry. What if there is no tour? What if fans are reaching too far, reading too much into quiet moments and blurred photos? What if Jungkook is just taking a genuine break? No strings, no hidden agenda. That's valid too. In a world of constant updates and endless content, a break should be normal. But the pattern doesn't lie. The silence doesn't feel empty. It feels loaded. And HYBE, they know how to play this game. Keep everything quiet until the last second. Let the theories pile up. Let the fandom explode with possibilities. Then, drop the bomb. It's how 7 was announced, how Golden was introduced. And if the Golden Tour is real, it'll probably follow the same script. Total silence, then total domination. This is why Jungkook stands apart. It's not just about his talent or his visuals. It's about how he moves, how he disappears with purpose, how he reappears with power. It's about the way he crafts each chapter of his story, not with noise, but with timing, precision, impact. So maybe right now, he's not gone. He's just focused, hidden in a studio somewhere, perfecting transitions, reworking vocal lines, fine-tuning light cues, planning moments that will break the internet and heal ARMY hearts at the same time. Maybe he's already seen the stage in his mind, the glitter, the fans, the gold everywhere. Maybe he's already heard us screaming before we even knew what for. And maybe, just maybe, this silence is the first note of a symphony we've been waiting for. Because if there's one thing Jungkook has taught us, it's that absence is never accidental. It's strategy, it's strength, it's storytelling. And right now, it feels like we're in the prologue of something unforgettable. When the moment comes, and it will, it'll feel like a roar. Like lightning cracking through a still sky. We'll look back at this moment, at this eerie quiet, and realize it was always part of the build-up. The silence wasn't a void. It was a stage being set. And when the lights finally go up, when the curtains rise, when the first note drops and Jungkook walks onto a stage built just for him, the world won't just watch. It will stop. It will breathe with him. It will sing with him. And it will remember that before the explosion, there was silence. And in that silence, Jungkook was quietly preparing to take over the world again. So what now? We wait. We manifest. We dream louder than the silence. And we hold on to the hope that something golden is just around the corner.